All right. Welcome to my live stream, everybody. If you're seeing this, bear with me, okay? This is one of my first videos that I'm doing. Take my medicine over here so I can chill as I go into it. So, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be going over trading, crypto, forex, my positions, and also I'm into astrology. My name is Nunky, and welcome to Reaper FX. Everything I'm saying on here is my own personal experience, and it is not financial advice. I am just simply posting for educational and entertainment purposes. Let's begin. Okay. Y'all are gonna have to really bear with me here as I'm figuring this all out. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, all right, let's see. Let's head on over to Trading View. I don't know if y'all if I can share my, how do I share my screen if I do that? Well, I'm just gonna go into it. I hope y'all can see my video. Let's go. All right. I'm looking over Shiba, the one, the only Shiba Inu. Let's see what we got going on, guys. Now, I invested way back over here. Then, as you can see, we bought a gigantic fuck ton during the sideways fuckiness. Excuse my mouth. But this right here during this phase of distribution or reaccumulation, okay, it pushed clean out of this demand zone, like clean. Okay, now here's the fear everybody is worrying about. Oh, what if Shiba doesn't get back up to its all-time high? Oh, what if it just continues to the downside? Oh, should we sell? Oh, should we hold? You have to do what is best for you. But with that being said, what I'm personally doing is I'm dollar cost averaging into it. Now, it's not at $1, you might ask, but why am I doing that? The reason is because I'm going to be having two separate wallets, okay? Now, the reason for me doing so is so that I can have a long-term and also a short-term plan. Okay, you have to take your future and your investments and your financial independence very seriously. So I'm taking this in the sense of I'm not worrying about if it's gonna fall back down or if it's like, let's see, for instance, gonna keep dropping all the way down to here and what it's gonna do. I'm not concerned about any of this. Because when you look on the monthly, you can see it is just simply doing its corrections like it needs to do. It needs to do it. Okay? This kind of a correction in price and price action is healthy. You are supposed to be looking for this. Now, what is it that I'm looking for, you ask? Or some might ask. Some might not. I realistically would like to see price test down into the 4.0, maybe high threes, mid threes. Okay. My reasoning for that is because I'm not going to sit here and tell you it looks like a bullish flag or a pennant or none of that other stuff that retail traders tell you about. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm simply just going to go off of price action. Okay. Now, from this big impulse up, what do we have here? What is all of this? You have all this little distributions, maybe a little accumulation over here, reaccumulation. Okay, so what I'm looking for is nice, simple entries to buy again. Now, why, do you ask? Okay, now on the hourly time frame, you'll see right over up in here how price came down to mitigate. Okay, from this last push up, you have the low of Asian and the low of New York session right in here. Okay, I am expecting price, aside from its manipulation and everything that we know about going on with Shiborium, with its own, oh, hey, what's going on, Batman? With its own Shiborium going on, with the possible acceptance of payments from, or the talks about payments from Amazon, from Tesla, the talks about the payments being accepted from Rakuten, the talks about it being accepted as form of payment with different major e-commerce and businesses as well. So you have to understand that if you are already in it and you're holding, good, and keep doing it. Okay, Wall Street isn't into this yet. Okay, Wall Street isn't into this yet. It hasn't even been listed on Robinhood yet. And I say yet because there's no definitive yes or no's, this or this. We know what's going on, okay? They're playing into the fear. They're playing into the FUD, okay? It is being deliberately manipulated as far as price on the markets, on the charts. We know this is going to happen. We expect this to happen. Think about it, okay? Think about it. Think about it. Let me put it into perspective. Okay. If I owned a retail store, okay, and I have a whole bunch of products or new products, or I have a whole bunch of them, right? And now I have this hot new product coming in, okay? And I see it's selling out fast, and now I have an option. Am I going to stock up or increase my price? But wait, my friend Jerry wants to buy 38 of the new products. My friend Jerry, not my normal customer or whatever, you know, my friend Jerry, he wants to buy 38 of them from me and hold on to them for a bit and turn around and sell them at his shop. So what am I going to do as the owner of the store? What am I going to do? Realistically, I'm going to want to sell my product to my friend, still make a profit, but at a cheap enough price to where he can buy in bulk the product that he wants at a satisfying price for him and still have a decent markup to make a profit while I'm still making a profit. See what I'm saying? So now when you take that concept and you apply it to the financial markets, where the institutions and the banks and the whales, as you would call them, are not dealing with 38 units, you're dealing with hundreds of millions and sometimes trillions of units slash shares, tokens, assets at any given time. Same concept. Okay. Now, think about this. It has not been listed on Robinhood yet. There is no definitive when or possibility. Okay. I didn't say that it's not. But what I can say from my observation and my own educated perspective, as well as being a business owner, if I've seen let's say I'm Robinhood, right? Okay. And I've seen what's going on with what happens when I list Doge and when I list XRP and other hot coins that crashed my server. Okay. And then we have Shiba Inu, which is up and coming still, but in a year's time is already up 76.2 million%, I believe. And then on top of that, already crashed Coinbase and every platform that it was on when it got listed. And Robinhood is a major platform to where you have individuals who only trade on Robinhood. Oops. It's also the end of Q4 and it's almost December. Oh shit. Not only almost December, but it's almost December 25th and 31st. We have to turn in our reports and our annually documents and our annual returns and our expectations and all of that stuff. We have to turn this in like now. In the next month, we have to get all the paperwork reviewed, approved, looked over, in order, properly documented, properly checked, all the ducks in a row, and then we have to turn it in. Why would we list a asset that can generate more revenue and possibly crash a server again to have further issues at the end of a quarter, in the middle of the hype and the fear, when we are not positive that we can counteract the possibility of it crashing our server? And then when you factor in Q4, you'd have to factor in the fact that the filings and the reportings are already done. Wouldn't it make more sense to list it at a later time, maybe somewhere in the beginning, middle of Q1? That's just what I'm thinking. That doesn't mean that they're going to do it. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen. That doesn't even mean that what I'm saying is a possibility. But I guess we'll just see what they decide to do. I mean, it would make sense if I were to think about it from that perspective. Thank you guys for sharing in with me. For tuning in with me. I am still new on this. Like I said, I'm going to try to be consistent, go live, like maybe a couple times a week starting off, Now what I'm looking for on Shiba Let's go down to the hourly, okay? I want to see if Shiba Inu is going to come down. Let me see if I can find that entry. Here it is. Boom. I want Shiba Inu to come down and see if it is going to take out these lows. You see we're at a key level here. Out those lows, took those out. Boom. Okay. Now, if it drops below, like if it comes to take out the liquidity it formed here, and ultimately this low here, tapping back into the mitigation of this impulse, that is where I'll be looking for an entry. And not an entry, I mean another buy. That's where I will be looking for one. For me personally, that is for me. That's not financial advice. That's not what I'm telling other people to do. That is what I'm personally looking at based off of my own analysis. All right, YouTube. We're gonna start it. We're gonna stop it right there at that. Or should we keep going a little bit for y'all? What do you think? I think we should keep going for y'all a little bit. Y'all deserve it. Okay. On the daily. Yeah, see the same thing. I want to see if it's going to come down and tap into this. I want to see it tap here. Now, the reason why I'm thinking this could be manipulation, okay? See where it took that out like that? Boom. Now, if you were to cut that part off, this would all reach up. This is literally just manipulation to take out those orders that were sitting above that. That's it. Shot down to the downside. Manipulation to take out those lows and liquidity that's down here as well. I want to see what's going to happen in this area. All right, YouTube. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will be back on here. Thank you for tuning in to Reaper FX. Stay smart, be wise, drink water, and use proper management.